Hello and welcome to the first tree. This is currently free on the Epic Game Store. Another one I'm going to try. Might be a Fox Simulator, I don't know. But let's see how we go. What a wonderful landscape.
Are you awake?
Yes.
I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Who's talking?
Are you thinking about him?
Who?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just
Okay.
looking confused and worried.
That's me.
Those
Confused.
eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Then doesn't say anything. Birds! No! What do I press?
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh, that's sad.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
God? No. The first tree. I'm liking the scenery. Wow.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Where? Lies. You're not behind me at all. Oh, there it is. Anybody out there? Not much wildlife. All by my lonesome. There's birds. Lots of birds. Is it going the right way? I hope so. Hello? Oh, this one looks especially bright.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a
Train driver?
lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it.
No?
If wood was a canvas,
Ah.
then a carving knife was
A
his
wood
paintbrush.
whittler.
Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin. He would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys.
I think I was
That
going the
wooden
wrong way.
train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Up the mountain we go, towards the ever-shining light. It's a very long journey. We're gonna get there, eventually. Sometime today. We will get there. Is it like a sprint for the sprint button? This is awfully slow. What? What? Oh, epic parkour. Over the hill? Oh, yep. Someone's going Super Saiyan over there. Run, Fox, run. Almost. Is that you, Goku? Anyone going Super Saiyan? No.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I
Tank?
lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid,
Oh my god.
telling my dad stories
Tank.
I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore.
There.
He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure.
Are those icebergs floating? I feel like they're floating. It looks awfully floaty. Some foul play at work. Wait, is a chunk taken out? I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Does the textures look different? Another star?
The older I got, the more I withdrew.
Is that?
I asked myself, why talk to anybody
It's a
anyway?
house.
Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I
Relatable.
started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I
Whoa!
then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having
Oh, I
a
missed
place to
it.
call your own.
Ow.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
One step at a time. Who's this? I feel like we'll be seeing that later. Rabbit! Gonna get it! Gonna get it! Gonna get it! Oh, accident press shift. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you're lucky I can't actually do anything. A hammer? Humvee? Maybe over here. More point light things over here, so maybe. Well, it's supposed to go this way. I don't know anymore. There's one right over there.
One eternity later.
I'm gonna get you. And dig it up.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I
boat.
think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You
When I was
know
in the
how my
4th
life was
grade.
around then.
Oh, there's something up there. I
I
think.
wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper
Maybe.
cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy.
Oh, jerks.
When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Kids are dicks.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Well, this might give me a good perspective as to where I'm supposed to go. Maybe over there. This is gonna hurt. No. That's unrealistic. Ooh, 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 ducks and weeds. Whoa, ducks the tree. Oh. Is that it? Wolf. Oh. I was right. Who's going Super Saiyan up there? What toy is it this time?
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble.
Who's
I wasn't
weren't?
popular or unpopular.
Minus
Maybe
most of
just
that.
forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I
Crazy
mostly
kid.
just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now.
Well, I expect better.
At the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me. He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings.
What the? Wait,
But all
you mean I
good
can
things
fly?
have endings. A cop outside
missed
at
it.
Eagle River pulled us over
Oh,
after
no,
he saw us in
no,
a bottle rocket into
no.
someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Yeah. That really had no use. Did that for really anything? I was expecting a bit better. Ah, come on. Back here, butterfly. Oh no, I forget I gotta stop. No. Give it to me. There we go. No jumping now. And up. Too many jumps. Oh, parkour. Parkour. Ooh. Look at me go. Oh. Is that a waterfall or is that like a portal to another dimension? Or is it a giant fountain? No, it's a waterfall. It looks funky. Hey, 4 damage. What even is it? Whee. Oh. Where does it want me to take these? Over there? Up there? Oh, yeah, up here. There's something up there. I reckon I can make it. No! 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 Fine. Yep. Yep. I feel like is there even a use for that? No. I'm so confused. Take you all the way over here. I think that might be my get out of here card, maybe. Hey, pretty high. Oh, I need to collect, that explains. Oh, damn it.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Oh god. No!
I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
See that little light under there? Quickly gobble you up. And then, you go up here. And then, yeah, surprise! Now I am the Butterfly King. You cannot
My
mess with
friends
me.
would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over.
Yeah.
That was my only goal for a long time.
What have we got?
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end.
I thought it was the journey.
Then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Your dad was a sly fox? That I'll tell you, mate. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. Where the hell am I? Where in the heck? Ooh, stars. Oh, there's something up there. Hello. What have you got for me?
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Okay. Oh, I seen it. I seen it. Going for it. Going for it. Getting there. Getting there. Piano. Piano. Ah, keyboard. Same thing. Music making me tired. So soothing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus. Missed it.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your
Not this
childhood
way.
home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
You right. You right.
House. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. Then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Yeah, probably. Oh, no. Not this way. No, can't go up there. No, so I would get it. No, there. Hua! There we go. Ooh, I see a path. But there's also a path there. Go this way. Go left. This might be the way back. I am thinking it's the way back. I'm ready for some sick parkour. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, look at him go. Whoa. Looks like his jump's gotten a bit higher since before. Oh, sick parkour. Sick parkour. Maybe up here? No. Nothing's up there. Wait a second. No, I don't know where I am. Yes, I do. What? This way? Must be this way then. Ah, missed the jump. Oh, got a leaps on him though. Yeah. Ah, missed it again. Nah, I'm gonna try this jump. Nope, that wasn't it. Ooh, secrets. How'd I miss that? Dun dun. What was that down there? That looks. Oh. No, surprise it. Wait, what? 0 out of 3. Oh. Looks like there's a lot more to this game. But I think I'm going to leave it there. Oh, look at that majestic. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.